Hello, welcome to Aquila Corporation. We are a software cloud company that has been working within 15 years with more than 5,000 satisfied clients. We are providing functional and quality individual software solutions for our clients.
Essentially, Aquila Enterprise Resource Planning, Invoice Manager, Expense Manager, Hospital Polyclinic Software, Booking Software, Point of Sale Software, Restaurant Software, and School Management System.
This is the demo version of Aquila Single School. This is the dashboard. We have students, teacher, parents, staff members, and we have recent events as well as expense of September and accounts of September. First of all, I suggest you go to Settings. You click on School Settings. You go to School Settings, in which you can add your school name. For example, Whitefield School. Change the phone number. And let's type the address of your school. Let's say Claremont Road, London, and 5. Click on Update Settings. School settings updated successfully. So now you've created your own school. You can go back to Dashboard. This is where we're starting. So first of all, you click on Users and Admin. Let's create an admin. Name. You can add your own name. John, Yahoo. You can add password. Add the phone number as well. It's an admin of the school we just created. It's a single school, so we gotta choose this one. It's a male. And we can type the address. He lives on Wall Street 10. Let's create the admin. You can save the password. And now we have, this is the page where it shows all the admins that we have created. For so long we have only created one. First of all, I suggest you go to Academic and you go to Department. Let's create a department first before we get to adding students and teachers. Let's add the History department. Create one, so it will appear here. We created the department because the next thing to do is add a classroom. We should add classroom name. Let's say lecture. Create classroom. We have the classroom created here. Classroom added successfully. You can go to class. Let's add classes. So we have a section for each class. This class is in section A and C, and the others are all in A. So in case we create a class, let's say class number 1. We can create the class, scroll down, and we have the class here. It's in section A. After creating our class, we can create a syllabus. It's really easy. Or let's change the class. Select a section. We can click filter, and it shows a title, the syllabus. We can download it, the subject, and we have options as well. We can add a new syllabus by clicking on New. We can add title. We can select class, section, subject, and we can create it. The next one is to create a subject. In order to create a syllabus, you have to create a subject. Let's add a subject. Select class, and let's select our class that we just created, class number 1, and let's add science. Create a subject. We should first select our class number 1, filter, and here we have our subject that we just created. After creating our subject, the next thing to do is add parents. So let's type a name. Stefan Salvatore. Let's type email. We got the mail here. That password. The phone number as well. We have gender. It's a male. We have blood group, A+, and we can add address as well. So we have to fill all the necessary fields in order to create a parent. It's on 4th of July, number 15. save it as well. So here we have parent ID, name, and email. This is the parent we just created. After creating our parent, we can add students as well. So in order to add students, we've got lots of information that we have to fill, starting from name, email, password. Then we should add parents, class, a section, and then we add birthday, gender, blood type, address, phone, and if needed, a student profile image. We can upload an image and we can finally add our student. We can go to teacher section. We have John Smith, Dr. Martin. We can create a teacher pretty easily. Before creating your teacher, you should know his designation or hers. We should have already created a department in order to create a teacher. Adding his phone number, gender, blood group. We have Facebook profiling, Twitter profiling, and LinkedIn profiling, as well as address and about, like a short description for the teacher, and have show on website or do not need to show. We can upload an image as well, and we can click on create. These are the teachers we have created in the demo version. After creating the teacher, we can click on assign permission for teacher. You can select a class, select a section, filter, and these are the teachers. We can add attendance, yes or no, and marks as well. After creating the teachers, we can add accountant. We have Maria. It's the same. Let's add name, Nicola, email. We can add password, a phone number, gender, blood type, and we can add the address. Let's create our accountant. We can change our password as well. So we have email, name, and here we have options if we want to edit it or delete it. We can also add a librarian. It's the same procedure as we added the accountant. It's all the same options, and we just click create and it shows immediately. The next thing to do is add exams. So you can select an exam. In order to add marks, first we need to set an exam. We can add one. Exam name, maths exam. We can add starting date and ending date, and we can create it. So here's the exam. Then we go to marks. We can select an exam, select a class, select section, and a subject as well, and we can click on filter, and it will be shown as data. After that, we can click on grades, which is pretty easy to use. You just click grade, you add grade, grade point, mark from, and mark up to. We created, these are the 4 options that are required to add our date. We can add a promotion as well, which is pretty easy. We can add section, next session, promoting from and promoting to. We can manage it as well. We can go to accounting, which is provided as reports. We can export our report. We can add mass invoice and a single invoice as well. It's pretty easy. We can add classes, select the student, add title of the invoice, total amount. It's set to dollars, but in settings we can make it euros or even pounds. Paid amount, status, paid, unpaid, and we can create it. And it will show. We can click here. It can show 10, 25, 50, and even 100. Let's create an expense category after we've created invoice. Let's call it expense for school pencils. Save expense category. We have name. We can go to expense manager, add new expense. We can add amount, date, and we can select the category we just created. Let's click create expense. We have $100. We can change it to euros on pounds. We can go to the back office, which is the library. We have book list management. We can add a book, book's name, an author, and a number of copies we have in the library. We can book an issue with the book, so we can select the class, student and which book is issued. We can save book issue info. Next one is session manager, which we have an active session 2021. We can add new session, just add title and create the session. The next thing is to add-on manager, add new add-on. We can upload zip file, select a file, just upload it from your computer. And we have a notice board, which is a calendar. Here we have handball game on 21st. It's Tuesday. We can add new notice, just a notice title, a date, and this is a short description about the notice, and we can click to show it on website or do not need to show. As well, we can upload a notice photo. Then we can click on save. When we save our notice, we have it here on the calendar, so it can be on 23rd. We can just click on the calendar, add a title, a date, a short description. We can show it on web page. We can upload a photo, and we can save it. And here we have it on our date on Thursday.
We are a cool team.
And thank you for your patience.
Bye.
Bye.